And live. Okay. Alrighty. I figured it'd been a while since I've done this for a while. And also mainly talking because not everyone wants to hear Mark Levin talking to Newt Gingrich in the background here. So we're going and trying to follow chat on my phone here. So we're gonna, there we go. The one that actually shows up to watch. Oh no, so far nobody. So I'm talking to myself. All right, and we'll just get on into it here. This way I can actually concentrate on the game. So let's get in this here. See what they're advertising. Oh, this guy again. And we got Roman Peely. Oops. Yeah, some of these are okay. I already got Mary Jane. And Zoe Camp, I'm sure she's fine. I got no problem, but I'm not that into snowboarders. And I did get the sword, mainly because I felt this works better with Wonder Woman than that battle axe they gave her. And let's look at this game. I'm not going to get her, but let's get a closer look here. That's her back bling. And there's this guy. Actually, I like this one. I'll have to give an eye out for next time. What kind of character this along the lines I designed because I just made figured superhero characters kind of like that. But yeah, this is a repeat, I guess. Well, you got the start of the black hole. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, let's go ahead. So, the goal is to get a little closer to getting this gal here. I got that she's one of the sisters. I've already got his skin set up. So I need to clear out these guys in order to get her. So I've already got her. I've already got this. I start off with random guys. Let me show you. Because situations like this, I have. This is just totally random. Everything's randomized. I would load this up here. Because like what the skin is randomized, the back, yada yada yada, and then there's a few things here. And then start building the character up once I get it established. And we figured it's going to be the Imagine. So I already got the back bling for her. And the sigil. Everything else is still, and I figure she doesn't have a contrail of her own, so I signed it with zipper piece. So, and as we start getting the thing onto it, tack them on there, and the last stage being the skin itself. So let's just get into it here. While it's looking for, let's see what we're going to do. I already did the task. So it's all trying to knock up some more milestones here. And looking at stuff that can do. Okay. 2 more rounds in the top 10, that gets that milestone out of the way and knocks up one. And do some more damage to these guys. And 2 more bounties. Okay. I have to figure out how the heck to incorporate the sound from the game into the feed. Apparently, StreamYard doesn't like doing it unless it's within Chrome itself. If you got an outside program, they don't want to do it. Probably to try Streamlab or something like that. Or, yeah. When I try streaming on Twitch, I'll just put a post in the community page. All right. And as for why the camera's not on, because I don't feel like getting dressed right now. And as I'm not Burger, no one to see me naked. So let's just leave certain things to the imagination, folks. Use the promo code on your screen for free expedited shipping. Call 800-417-3773 or visit almost there. That's 800-417-3773 or visit tryrelaxium.com. Fall asleep, stay asleep, wake refreshed with clinically proven Relaxium sleep. Act now. You'll be glad you did. Just you gotta do Relaxium sleep. Maybe someday if I'm actually get in shape, I might do something naked truth type thing. But till then, no. Let's just. Anyway. Go. All right. Yeah, 2 people actually watching. Okay. Now, first, where the hell am I? All right. What the hell? I wonder what. I actually got a decent server this time, which is good because normally this sort of thing kills us feet. All right, come on. Let's see what the hell I am. Okay. Let's not overshoot. That would be bad. Let's, damn it. Make sure we actually land on the blimp. God damn it. I'm not going to matter. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. All right. Come on. Get into high resolution land. Come, there we go. Now we're. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, where? Right. Now. On this particular Zeppelin, there's a major boss fight waiting for me down below. So we're gonna try and gather up as many goodies as we can before taking on this psychopath. Okay, everything's turned blue. Nothing up there. Okay. You see, Russia has invaded Ukraine. It's trying to destroy the cities. You have not just a historical knowledge, but an ancient historical knowledge. What is Putin going to do? There's a reason to figure out how to get down to this thing here. So. Support of the Ukrainians and NATO ramps up its support of Ukraine. There we go. What is Russia going to do? Just keep bombing cities and killing civilians?
Yeah, I think he's got a second strategy, and it's a lot of people have remarked upon Mark as the Aleppo-Ghazi strategy. You can't take the country; they didn't surrender. So he's going to take maybe from Kiev and the line from the Black
All right.
Kiev to the north.
Now, first things first.
He's going to have a Carthaginian solution, and that means that he's going to create his own.
Now, let's confuse the hell out of somebody.
In his mind, he has to justify the Roman to the Russian people. Yeah. Why 15 to 20,000?
All right. Now.
Young people been killed. I think he'll say, "I destroyed Ukraine for 30 years." And they will have no military, they'll have no ability to have a nation, and this will send a signal to everybody else. So that's a strategy is nihilism now.
Important thing is that is trust the rope. If you try and change your direction, you're probably going to wind yourself swinging yourself right off the damn thing and killing yourself. So,
And create a
all right.
border autonomous zone. He can't do that, so he's going to destroy it. And that's where we are.
Created a number of communities, maybe even millions of people now, who hate him, who want revenge, who are going to fight back for these territories, and Russia's going to have to contend with that potentially in the future. No?
Absolutely. I think we were very remiss because I think in October when he
I'm gonna duck down here, and I don't think a pistol's going to do much good here. So
tens of thousands of weapons in the hands of groups of 2 or 3 people. So if he goes into Kiev, I think it's going to look like Leningrad in 1941 to 44, or Stalingrad, or something like that, or maybe the Russians' siege of Berlin. It's going to be messy, but he's not going to.
well, I do like having a scope.
So they're going to keep fighting, and we're kind of on a
Originally not a fan of
we want their cities to survive.
the burst, but all right. We could swap that out too. And I just heard the bad guy. Hold on.
The only way that they're going to survive if they choose negotiations is to have some type of
Oops.
negotiating. That means defeating and
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, and oh, no, you idiot. There we go.
No very powerful nuclear weapons, and you have to wonder
All
how
right.
long they can keep up with this, which raises the next question. Communist China and Xi
Now it's going to get intense.
Openly is an ally of Russia. He looks at all this, and then he looks at Taiwan. And what do you think he's thinking?
I think he's troubled, Mark. I think when the invasion started, he greenlighted it. He thought, you know what, we'll cover your entree into commercial or financial opportunities, even if you're sanctioned by the West.
And this server's going to play games with me all of a sudden.
We need your minerals and your natural resources, especially your oil, and you're desperate, so you're going to sell it to us at a discount, and we're going to charge you.
And the storm is getting closer, so I can't do this much longer.
So that was what he was thinking, and more importantly, the West won't react. The United States is in decline, so your blueprint in Ukraine will work for us in Taiwan because the international community won't do anything. And now, all of a sudden, Mark, I think he thinks, wow, what if the Taiwanese fought like the Ukrainians? What if the West poured weapons into Taiwan as they did Ukraine? What if these world sanctions were applied to us? So now I think he's got his finger in the wind and starts telling Putin,
Hey, family.
well, we're with you if you win.
Ah, Jesus. All right.
So I think
All
they're
right.
opportunistic and they're going to see who wins and who loses. That's why I think it's very important that Putin loses. And he pays a price
You
for it.
teleporting motherfucker. Yep, I'm in the storm. I'm dead anyway. Man. Come on, let me freaking move. Jesus Christ. And getting out of here.
Should we be helping the Taiwanese now, helping them arm up more than we are? Because obviously they haven't been invaded yet. I agree 100% with your point about in October. It's nonsensical.
I think you're absolutely right. This is
Yeah, this is not going to end well.
analogous to where Ukraine was in October. So we should be, we don't have to announce it, but we should be sending especially javelins and stingers and SAMs in the hands of the Taiwanese that can start training for the nation in resistance so they can tell the Chinese.
And of course, the windmill right in the damn way. It's such fun when the game turns into a slideshow and I'm trying to maneuver out of a deadly situation.
You know, in December, Ukraine specifically asked Biden for
And
his Harpoon missiles because they knew they were going to be attacked from the Black Sea.
Ha.
So they were going to get
okay. As we ponder the musical question, how the hell did I survive that?
the most vulnerable
Right,
markets.
and
Got soldiers on it, and
all
hundreds
right.
of thousands to be taken out in a single missile. And so that's pretty dangerous. But I'm worried about all the
Where the
coming
hell?
out of this Ukrainian mess, and that is especially Iran. I think we've overlooked that. The idea that we're using Putin as an interlocutor.
Have I mentioned I like the climbing thing?
It's just like John Kerry
It has definitely changed the thing.
in
All right.
2015, I think, when we invited
All right. First off,
Putin into the Middle East, and he's there. But if you think about what's going on in Iran, it's just mind-boggling.
and I forgot I had this thing. All right.
Scenario where Russia is already controlling the airspace of Syria, and they will be now maybe wink and nod telling Israel,
Okay, time to run.
this country is going to get a bomb because we're doing the negotiations, and they may
Yeah, should we run? We run.
So if you have any idea of preempting, be careful.
Oh, come on, damn it.
We may retaliate in kind to you, and by the way, if Hezbollah starts sending missiles from Syria, we're not necessarily going to discourage them. And I admire Zelensky that when he said that the Israelis should not only vote against Russia, which they did in England, but sanction them, I thought, well, yeah, they should.
Come on, damn it.
We've created such a mess now that Putin could unleash Hezbollah missiles into Israel. Israel couldn't get into Syria because the
All right.
Russian
No, damn it. Come on. Up.
maybe they're going to protect Iran under the nuclear umbrella, and that would ensure a disaster for Israel. So all of this gets back to that moment of weakness that convinced Putin to go into Ukraine. All right.
Of course the dog is everywhere. They said, you little creeps. Where are you, you pigs? God. The hell are these hellhounds? Come on. Yeah, not. Yeah, I'd like to actually see what I'm shooting at here. Little shit. Okay, we gotta go.
Use if you're allergic to Otezla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk.
Come on.
Doctor, if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop, some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be.
We got a good downhill run going here.
Get your TV together. The best of live and on-demand DirecTV Stream. Get $30 off over 3 months.
Okay.
For the line crew.
Come on. I hate when it does this.
For shoulders to lean on. And backs that don't break. For everyday heroes keeping doors open, lights on, and ears turning. There's Granger. Supplies and solutions for every industry. Plus 24/7 support. Call Granger.com. Stop by. Granger.
Okay.
Calibrate is a doctor-guided weight loss program that combines virtual doctor visits, FDA-approved medication, and one-on-one video coaching to reset your metabolic system.
Holy.
Calibrate. Sign up today and join Calibrate.com.
And of course, I'm going to run right into a firefight.
Titans call to action.
The finest fighting force in the history of the world.
Rainbow reacts to the President's comments on Jesse Watersburg diet.
Oh, hey, I'm not certain. Maybe drops.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So take Allegra before allergies
Okay.
take over you. And for kids, try Helen's recommended not drowsy children's Allegra.
Oh, no, you don't, you son of a.
Here, ask for cream arthritis.
Yeah, typical.
I'm asleep almost immediately. I stay asleep at night and I wake up more well rested in the morning.
One thing that really pisses me off being shot in the back.
That's a $40 savings. My patented fill adjusts
If it's a straight up fight, one on one facing each other, that's one thing. But if you just sneak up on me and shoot me in the damn back, I am not happy.
manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota. I personally guarantee that my fill will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
For a limited time, you can get a premium light pillow for the lowest price ever. Regularly $69.98, now only
So that just smacks a kind of dirty deal, you know?
$40 savings with your promo code.
And I know I'm probably guilty of the same damn thing, but it's annoying what happened to you.
I'll come back quickly, Davis Hanson. In the short time they left U.S. Supreme Court, it's my contention
Yeah.
this nominee is the most radical in history, or certainly modern history, given her answers and her lack of answers. What say you?
I tend to agree. It reminds me a lot of the 2009 confirmation hearing of Sotomayor, when same thing, same script. She was very radical. We know that from her subsequent performance on the court, and yet she was passed off as a moderate or sensible, a uniter, and anybody who was attacked as insensitive to feminist or Latino issues, and the left is asymmetric. It's reset the rules, don't tear out as a person of color or a woman tough questions, but if you nominate Clarence Thomas or Tony Barrett, women on Reachman, so just that asymmetry that's very
Well, you're waiting to be reconnected back over here because, God forbid, this be a speedy connection.
On this issue of
So I'm showing two viewers here.
and yet,
No one cares to chime in here. I can't see commenting. Description. See two things. There's a chat. Ah. Yeah. Get more stuff with OBS. Okay. So let's see what I did do here. There's on the plus side, with no sound going out, it means I know I'm not being drowned out by this rather loud music going on right now. All right. So let's go ahead and get back to losing where I am. Okay, getting close to getting another level up, and let's see what have I got to play for here. What are we doing down here? Whoops, got down here. So I think with this level up, we'll be getting this back bling here. So we'll go with that. So let's just go. Again, I did the daily test already, so I got no real major goal to point at. Just drop in, start fighting, and do what I can. I think I'm mainly holding off on doing a lot of OBS until they get a real grown-up computer instead of a laptop. So. And that's going to have to wait at least, tax return should be big enough for something like that. But also until we get in a regular permanent place, which hopefully will be very soon. It all depends on when certain people can answer their email and request, because I got other things lined up, and the caseworker with the county is helping while she can. Supposed to be getting a letter to say, hey, we're pre-approved for this. You'll get all the startup costs in a couple months right off the bat, with a couple months in the offing. It's like, hey, no one's and this is set aside for low income, which described us in spades.
Yeah.
And it's in the general area I want to be in. This old, narrow role play. What's that? Yeah, And the big thing holding back is like I did drive by the place. They are doing a lot of repaving and stuff. So then, well, you can't even get to the one. I don't care. Okay, just get us signed up for one. We can probably schlep it in a nearby hotel for the short term, But we're about to be shown the door here because I think because of the way the management behaved last time, they really don't want to deal with this place again, which kind of precipitated. Okay, let's go back on the list and see what's available. And I think maybe the last time, because a couple months ago I was told to start checking these couple links out, and I think it might not have been available when I looked the first time. So in a way, it was probably good that I didn't, well, didn't pay much attention to it a couple weeks ago.
Wildly popular with investors and collectors, the U.S. government had to stop production because of a shortage of specially made.
But I think the place is going through a lot of like renovations, so it's like new parking lot and stuff, and I suspect they might have had to I don't know if they're doing it before, but if they didn't, I'm pretty sure around this time in order to get the permits, they're probably told you need to slate some of these for low income, or you don't get your parking lot. That's what Okay. And now let's see what we got down here. Anything? Good shotgun. That's something. Yep. Yeah. That's it. In that case, trust the rope. The rope will put you where you need to go. The zip line. So you try and direct it. You're just going to trip yourself right off the side, and you got to watch that first step. It's a Lulu. Yeah. All right. Let's. And I need some shit here. Okay, at least this time it's not that far from, not far out of the storm zone. Hmm. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
It's interesting. During the 4 years of Donald Trump, the tumult that was created by the
Whoops.
left of the Democratic Party and by the media and their surrogates. Otherwise, here at home, things were going pretty darn well. The economy was strong. Even during the pandemic, vaccines were being developed, therapeutics were being developed, the border was being secured, the military was being built up.
Let's see. Can we get the drop on Mr. Big Ding and Suzzley? Up there he is.
Anarchy at home, anarchy abroad. Please keep this in mind when it comes to the next election. You want to have some normalcy back?
Picked it up.
Throw these people out
No. Give me that.
on life, liberty, and liberty.
Tonight, the White House continuing its cleanup operation over Biden's astonishing regime change gaffe in Poland.
Where'd he go?
For God's sake, this man cannot remain power.
He might think the same thing. For God's sake, he's just the president. He didn't mean it.
Ooh.
And tonight, he clarified, I think they call it.
Better than G. They would have paged it.
Oh no, he only said it. All that as President Zelensky delivers a
All right.
scathing critique of the West for being all talk and not enough action to help
Come on,
Ukraine.
show yourself.
Ukrainian forces launched successful counterattacks against the Russian invaders, successfully recapturing territory outside the cities of Kherson in the south and Kharkiv in the north. Meanwhile, top Russian military officials have signaled that the war in Ukraine is now entering a new phase focused on the complete, they call it, of the eastern Donbass region, in an apparent effort to save face after their stalled offensive against the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. And this as the UK Defence Ministry claims Russia may need to call up conscripts and reservists. to bolster forces after sustaining heavy losses over the past 4 weeks. Those losses inadvertently confirmed by pro-Kremlin newspaper Inside Russia, Komsomolskaya Pravda, which recently published Russian Ministry of Defense numbers showing nearly 10,000 Russian soldiers killed in Ukraine and more than 16,000 wounded. That story was quickly removed. Evening, everyone. Welcome to the next revolution. Tonight, Sarah Carter is here on what the Ketanji Brown Jackson hearings tell us about the Democrats' new extremism. We've got an update on the disaster of the Biden economy as new data emerges about the success of the Trump economy. And we have an absolutely scandalous story, one that hasn't got nearly enough attention, about taxpayer subsidies to big tech. But first, let's go down to Alex Hogan, who's standing by live in Lviv with the latest from Russia's war on Ukraine. Alex,
Come on.
would you?
Hi, Steve. It is the middle of the night, so curfew is now in effect. You won't see anyone walking out behind me. Cars don't as often. It's mainly only police vehicles that we see here. The only sound that breaks the silence is either church bells or sirens, which we last heard about 4 hours ago here in Lviv. But just yesterday, those sirens were followed by several attacks here in this what is normally known as a peaceful city that is slightly separated from the war, or so it seemed until about 24 hours ago. The two sites that were hit repeatedly were an oil depot and a factory. Both had military ties, according to the mayor here. So a lot of concern for refugees who have come to this city, hoping that this would be a safe refuge, wondering if the times have started to slightly change in this town that is just about 45 miles from the border with Poland. Steve.
Alex, thank you so much. We'll go back to you if anything develops. We appreciate your reporting there. For analysis now, Biden's regime change screw up. Let's bring in former U.S. intelligence officer, author of Putin's Playbook, Russia's Secret Plan to Defeat America, Rebecca Kopler. Rebecca, great to see you.
I got time for this.
What do you think they made of this in Moscow? What do you think Putin made of Biden's remarks last night?
The Kremlin has heard President Biden loud and clear. What they heard is Joe Biden calling for Putin's head. In fact, Moscow has suspected all along that Washington's official policy was regime change. And yes, Putin deserves everything that
Bitch!
He is an atrocious, assassin. He has been waging a brutal war on the Ukrainian people, annihilating women and children. But right now, what he believes is that any kind of off-ramp is off the table, and he is simply going to lash out because there is nothing else for him to do in Moscow's view.
This is just going to help Putin make his
Cunt.
case inside Russia, isn't it? How do you think he will use Biden's remarks?
Where are you?
Remark about regime change.
Thank you. How to get out of here without dying?
Russian propaganda, turning the soldiers of the Russian military who have been fighting in
It is possible to kill him. Problem is, doing it so you don't have dying yourself.
into heroes. And he's also maligning Ukrainians. He is jacking up the propaganda regarding the Nazism and the all sorts of nonsense about the Ukrainian people in order to galvanize Russian people against the West, against the United States. He's telling them that the ultimate goal of sanctions is to strangle the Russian economy,
Okay.
and annihilate Russia as a state.
Better results that time.
And so, finally, Rebecca, what do you think it will do to Putin's calculation? As you say, I think we've discussed this. That, he's looked at things like the fate of Colonel Gaddafi.
So let's.
That's not happening to me. I'm not going to end like that. And so that's been in the back of the mind. Now that he sees the U.S. president explicitly saying regime change is the goal, albeit denied by the same person. How will that change Putin's calculation of the risks he's prepared to take to stay in power? I'm thinking, of course, of things like the use of chemical weapons, nuclear weapons, and repression inside Russia.
Absolutely. This is only going to cost Putin.
Damn it, here we go again.
Further, what you mentioned, the images of Muammar Gaddafi and Saddam Hussein dying at the hands of their own people. Saddam Hussein
Yes,
being
car,
executed.
go, come on. What in the hell is the hold up here? Come on, move it.
These are the images that made a profound psychological scarring on Putin. And he made the conclusion that it will never happen to him.
I really don't like these. It's so damn unwieldy. Come on.
Either chemical weapons, which he actually has already used in an asymmetric way by bombing a chemical plant in Syria, causing an
I'm dead anyway.
reporting to me is that a nuclear plant is being
Damn it! Come on, change it. God.
using nuclear weapons, which is quite consistent with the Russian military doctrine, using tactical nukes in order to de-escalate conflict. That is all on the table, and that is my key
Just
concern
run, you bitch.
about what President Biden unintentionally,
Run.
hopefully unintentionally, has triggered with his loose tongue. He was not judicious in using words during this high tense situation.
Get the feeling that the game was just determined to kill you regardless. Come on. This is not that far. Get me out of this.
She gave me a copy of her book last week, Putin's Playbook. I'm stuck into that. I'm reading. It's a fantastic book. I do highly recommend that. Thanks, Rebecca, and we'll see you soon. But it's not just Ukraine and Russia where Biden's been an epic failure on the global stage. Have we ever seen a president done more damage on the world stage in his
Oh,
first year?
stop that. Come on.
Inherited peace and prosperity. How the media and the establishment mocked Trump.
I'm dead.
Consider the results.
I am dead. God damn it.
Alliances strengthened, NATO paying its way.
Ugh.
Back in its box, North Korea at the negotiating table. Everywhere you look, America standing tall and leading its true strength. And yes, peace in Europe. Did Putin invade Ukraine with Trump in the White House? Not once. But with Biden, they did it twice. The first time in 2014, they did nothing, so now he's done it again. And that wasn't the only green light Biden gave Putin. Cancelling Trump's sanctions on Nord Stream so Putin's pipeline could go ahead, while cancelling Keystone so America's pipeline was shut down. Waging war.
Like I said,
Our energy
not so much dying. I don't like dying stupid.
Even now, Biden claims he's going to increase American gas exports to Europe. He's extremist climate
And
regulations.
it seemed I'm doing okay there for a bit there. I actually managed to get the guy get up, but then it started bogging down. Like suddenly now we're going to do a slideshow. Guess what's going to happen next when you turn on the mic? Ugh.
Sending a message to America's plans and funds alike. A message of incompetence, retreat, lack of resolve. Look at the result. War through weakness. The worst in Europe.
At least I got that guy once.
That's what these great foreign policy geniuses have delivered with their years of experience. Now they claim to rally the allies. What a local toot. Biden couldn't lead his way out of his own bedroom, let alone lead NATO. His life was certainly not on this.
Anyway,
Following Congress, following the Germans, for goodness sake. And then out of nowhere, Biden goes from weakly following everyone else to blurting out corporate regime change. Total incompetence. Every time Biden is failed to decide the Congress to go abroad, they embarrass themselves and America. This is what happens when you put totally mediocre, unprincipled politicians in the White House. It wasn't Biden that got NATO mobilized.
and of course, we're going to take forever and a day to reconnect back up here. In fact, we might even crash at this point.
He's destroying them. Look at Saudi Arabia. Trump rebuilt that alliance and it helped produce the Abraham Accords. The first he's seen in nearly half a century. Now,
I said, at least I managed to beat that one boss. I mean, that's the main boss. I think it's gonna do just use it. Use a subby on him, stay on him, and just better if you got a blue one, but I'm supposed to probably with the green, but I wouldn't want to try it. I think I also recommend it's like If the storm zone's going to close around you, don't stick around just because you're going to take too long. You'll waste the time. By the time you do kill them, you're going to be in the storm. You're going to be in trouble. Yeah. Oh, God. As we look at this horrible monstrosity of a gumball machine looking at it, or the gumball's fleeing in terror. You gotta wonder what kind of mind comes up with stuff like this. No, this falls in the category. Yeah, it's good, but I don't like it. Yeah, this is not a picture I can enjoy looking at. Yeah, they want to get the place set up. Because we're looking at hopefully getting a 2 bedroom, which is what we need really, all of our stuff, but also to set aside one room as my little studio slash mad scientist laboratory. And just do the model building and videos and stuff in there. And maybe even, do pictures like this and do Fortnite, and, creator of my own. Then I can start getting things. Nice little perks that comes in advanced stuff, packages. Some of the stuff these guys get. Well, what do you know? It didn't crash. Okay. All right, now let's see. All right, we're at a point now where we could probably land and get enough points to. Let's take a look at the pine stones here. We're a ways we're going to get that. So at this point, it's a 7,000 a time. So we need to hit a vending machine a couple times. And that'll do it. Get a vehicle somewhere. Thank the bus driver. It took a while for road even. I had to ask, how do you thank the bus driver? And that took a little bit because most people don't play on keyboard. They just don't. They're going through the PS, PlayStation or whatever. Oh yeah, complete a couple of bounties. That'll do one. Looks like the easy one's going to be to hit a vending machine for a couple minutes and drive a car around. So, in this case, just drop somewhere. Don't try anything fancy. Don't do any boss fights. Like I said, I'm just happy that yes, I have proven that I can kill this guy. It's not something for the likes of Tabor Time or Ninja or anything. No, look at the schlubs like me can take this guy out. Now, I'm not sure if eliminating him counts towards anything. And hopefully, if it does, it means that I've already done it, and I don't have to do it again. But I'll probably have to do it again if it does. All right. To a certain extent, I'm rather enjoying the no building aspect because I never did much building in the first place. So in a way, that does kind of bring everyone folks down to my world. Okay, yeah. Not that I've been winning anymore, but I'm doing about the same as usual. Now the extra game mechanics, being able to climb walls and just looking and do flat out run, that has made it for a lot of it too. Okay, now running with the weapon is so frustratingly slow. Now they just In this case, hit the shift key and boom, you can run. Uh,
Economic pressure campaign against Iran. That means that we took several million barrels of oil off of the market from Iran. And when we did that, everyone said to us, "Oh, the price of oil."
Richard Pryor routine, why? No, he wants to work out, keep in shape, because you never know when you might have to run. Knows why fight when you can run? Let me put me macho man. I'll take that knife and stick it up your ass. No.
Well, the Chinese and the Indians and whoever just came in and bought the barrels from us. When we took Iranian oil to
Okay.
the market, we had such a
Let's
solid
get dumped over the ocean now.
allies.
All right, and where is my favorite gas station? As soon as this thing actually shows some proper motion, I'll give it some direction, okay? Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
To take care of our own domestic consumption and needs. So what you're talking about, as it relates to Russia, you could deliver the knockout punch, but this
Yeah, that's got a vending machine.
because they want the JCPOA, the Iran deal, more than they actually want to hold Russia accountable.
Okay.
Exactly. Anyway, we didn't need
And it's also a little bit out of the way. Not many people bother with it.
Because you were there, you saw it from the inside. We really
There we go.
Great to see you, Morgan. Thank you. We'll be right back.
And just as I say that, I see footsteps. Okay. All right, can we land now? Thank you. All right. And for once, I got a tent rather than okay.
So we need a plan to turn bath time into a business. Find Northwestern Mutual Advisor at nm.com.
All right.
Welcome to Stormy Heights, where the windows are always mellow. Ellis fiberglass.
Haven't really found much use for the porch as yet.
And resistant. Super strings designed for your home.
And did I hear a blue? Yes, I did. A fancy blue one. All right, let's. All right. I haven't yet seen the allure of the pump, so I'll just go with the drum here. And while we're at it, let's rearrange things a bit. Put that down there. There we go. Yeah, I like to have my weapons as automatic as possible. Ooh. All right. Crap. I'm not much for explosives, so I'll leave that there. Okay. Nothing in there. There was somebody already got it. All right. Nothing up there. All right.
Can the daily recommended servings of fruits and vegetables fit into just
Hi.
6 capsules? Yes. These are experts with the best vine ripened fruits and vegetables. We ensure they are picked at peak ripeness. All of our produce is third-party tested for pesticides,
Okay. No, need a weapon. Okay.
bad bacteria, and nutrients. They have been washed, cut, and put to an advanced
Get as many of the goodies we can. See if I can actually jump.
using pressure. This maximizes
It always does this. Damn it.
color, smell, and taste of the fruit and vegetable. The freeze-dried food is then ground into a fine powder. So adding any additives.
I don't want to climb that damn truck. I want to get in the truck.
Foods are then mixed in a proprietary blend.
That's when I just start to just try to destroy the damn thing. There we go. For some reason, I don't have this problem with the other truck.
Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code Fox News.
All right.
Harris agenda is failing on every front, at home and abroad.
Kellyanne Conn, Newt Gingrich, and Mike Huckabee weigh in on the next Hannity.
Allergies just try to stop us being the greatest
There we go.
versions of ourselves. A lighter lasts up to 6
There we go. That's all we needed.
So trees, you
Ooh, another blue one.
Olympus starts working 2 times faster than Claritin, so dust
And you are
Unlike Zyrtec.
good to swap. Okay.
So first, you won't phase us.
And now we're gonna go for drive. Okay.
Before your symptoms take over you. Live your greatness.
Big Hurt, why do you need injections? After 40, a guy loses free testosterone.
Always an asshole. All right.
I couldn't stay in shape like I used to. Your genetics really work. Oh, yeah. My workouts are incredible now. I'm getting stronger, more energetic, with a lot more drive.
So, say I knew someone who should try eugenics. How does he do that?
It's easy. Just send a text to get a complimentary bottle.
Bitch.
That's right. Now,
All right.
a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenix
Just blew up my ride.
Mars
All right.
242424. If you eat
And then just haul ass.
the ingredient clinically researched to help a man feel strong,
Find another vehicle.
more energetic, and more passionate. Text large 242424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Plus, text
Okay.
will include a bottle of new Nugenix Thermos. Our
Ooh,
most
goodies.
powerful
All right.
fat incinerator ever to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. That's LARGE.
Get out of the damn. Come on.
The amazing thing about today's left and their servants in the media is their
Right.
astonishing lack of self-awareness. They seem to have no idea how ridiculous they sound. So this morning,
Right.
Judge Todd on NBC talking about the quote unusually tough questioning. Judge Ketanji Brown.
All right. Anything else you want to grab here?
Yeah, really unusual. I mean, Democrats would never turn a Republican nominee.
Yeah, so now I'm changing the green for purple, but this one is a scope. I like it.
Would they? And then, Judge Todd's
Mhm.
panel today framed child
All right.
pornography as a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory to dismiss and diminish child sexual abuse for partisan political purposes is just totally beyond the pale.
Let's just get the hell out of here. Okay, enough of the fancy shit.
Judge Brown Jackson repeatedly defended giving child predators
Come on.
lenient sentences. But
All
her
right.
argument that child porn is less serious if someone has less of it is just obscene. It's exactly
Then why fight when you can run?
progressive
Okay.
extremism that's
All
doing
right.
such enormous harm to our society. But honestly, what do you expect from someone who says this?
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Yeah, and then there. Okay. So
Definition? Yeah. I can't. You can?
let's just drive around for a while.
Not. Okay. Biology.
Others of Judge Brown Jackson's
Alrighty.
professional qualities. Think about what all this says about where today's Democrats are politically. Democrats have gone from defund the police to defending
Alright.
lenient sentences for child sexual abusers. They can't
Got
say
full
what
health,
it is.
got full shields.
That child sex offenders shouldn't be sentenced to the fullest extent of the law. They have completely lost the plot.
Nobody's shooting at me
They don't realize how extreme
yet.
and out of touch they seem to most Americans. Here with reactions. Fox News contributor Sarah Carter. Do you think they realize how people see them?
No, Steve, I have to believe that they don't, but I also believe that they really don't care.
Come
I mean, it's
on.
very simple to answer a question. You know, what is a woman? Can you define a woman? It's an adult female human being, an XX chromosome.
Let's clear the road for everybody else here.
We're still learning about human anatomy, and we understand XX for woman, XY for man, right? So it's very, very simple. She could have answered that question. But see, what's happened now is that the left hides behind
Reminded one of the closing scenes from Smokey and the Bandit, you know. And
of neutrality. They never want
Bandit to the snowman. Look after me. They don't even know clear the snow exists. Oh, they don't, do they? Well, let's introduce him to the boy because the snowman is a coming through.
She didn't remember CRT, critical race theory, during the hearing, during her testimony, and we can see clearly that in 2015 she gave a speech where she said that is taken into account. It's a very difficult issue for parents when you watch that somebody was going to say
Eastbound down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch a bandit run.
I asked you for that question. I think it was tremendous because it put her on the spot and it let the rest of the country know and visually see what the left is doing. And it's absolute lunacy.
Okay, let's
If you
just.
say the really, what do they call
Just bail out here.
Exchange with Marshall Blackburn, and I think why? Because it
Okay,
reveals
got my
something so
burst.
they're so frightened of crossing the kind of militant extremist activists. That's what's happened now. They're completely controlled by the activists. You see, on
Right now, it'd be nice if they brought back the Mark 7 can still, it's one of those things where most times when they vault something, it's just, if you had it in your storage, but nope, you're not going to get. Because I've seen gameplay people who have managed to hold on to a Mark 7, and it's Mark 7, not MK7. If they had a Mark 7 in their tent,
So not only are we dealing with, special interest groups.
and they managed to hold on to it, it's still in the tent, they can whip it out and use it when need be.
People within those special interest groups in Hollywood and other areas actually controlling the culture. But we can see it.
All right, let's just avoid this issue.
The fights in Loudoun County over critical race theory in Virginia.
It's going to be a pain in the butt more often than not.
In cities where they're trying to defund the police. I was out on the border this last week.
And I hear somebody jumping here. Okay. Of course. Damn sweaties. Okay. All right. All right. Where are we? This. Hey!
We also see it in there. Where an 18
Not cool.
Who had horrific pornography, child pornography, and pedophilia on his laptop was only sentenced to 3 months when the sentence should have been 10 years plus. She reduced those sentences. So we live in a time that's very upside down. And I think that parents are speaking out, the country's speaking out, midterms are coming.
Okay, come on.
I think this hearing is vitally important in order to vet out people that do not need to be on the Supreme Court.
Well,
come on.
Like I said, regardless of that question.
Let the computer catch up here. Okay.
But the thing is,
what the hell? Come on.
What you said there, I thought was so fascinating, but actually, really deep insight, it's worse than that they're pandering.
I think someone took him out. Whoa! God damn. Can I move at a steady pace here? What the hell? Come on. Enough of this shit. Come on. Lovely. Wolves. All right. All right. Now, I want to swap that out. Come on. Let me make a turn, for God's sake. This thing takes the damnedest time to lock up on me. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, Jesus. Of course he's got a friend. Dire Wolf again. Okay, now if we can avoid this mess for a while. All right. And that one will take me right back. Stop that with that. Come on. All right. Yeah, regular Disneyland. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay. Now I think I might experiment with StreamYard with OBS something just to get the setup right. I'm not sure how the system can handle that much, but okay, let's get in. Let's get inside. If we can get to the damn door, come on, there. Okay, open. Thank you. Okay. Anything over here? No. Let's get upstairs where it's nice and cozy. That's the main thing, the gold. I like gold. Okay, yeah. All right. All right, well, everyone else is signed up. kill each other. We're just gonna sit back here. If I can get to my emotes, come on. What the hell? I'm not even doing anything major offensive. There we go. There. Thank you. God. Stupid servers keep locking up the runtime time. Yeah. Well, then you luck, this house will remain in the circle, and I can freaking relax for a while. Well, the other guys are out there trying to be heroes. We can sit back and hold ourselves in reserve in case there's like a counterattack on Paris or like New York. You know, okay. Next, now would be a good time to do a little rearranging things. So that really should be no, that should be there, and that should be there. All right, now that's more like it. Like my assault rifles at 1, shotguns at 2, subbies at 3, and I think someone's found the house. Now, if it'll let me stand up again, come on. Here we go. Yeah, I think they found me. Yes, I think the fight is right at my front door here. Oh, come on. Let go. As long as you don't blow up the wall I'm up against.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the war in Ukraine. As the conflict now is its day 33, let's bring in former commander of the U.S. Army.
Yeah, say what you will about camping, and anyway, I don't have a lot of choice in this matter because I can't really do any complex moves. And, limited by the damn system locking up every 10 minutes.
We saw that briefing
from
the Russians that suggested, and we talked about that at the top of the show, that the focus now was kind of on the east and securing the eastern Donbass and so on.
And we'll find out if I got to run or not. And I got to run a bit.
About the focus on the east, some kind of deflection. What do you think is going on with their strategy right now?
Well, I think from the very beginning, they had a fairly complicated and aggressive operational plan, which was multiple axes.
What the hell?
Rapid armored thrusts.
Now you do that. I'll get out of here.
They were expecting, fairly rapid.
Run! Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Yeah, this is where I get killed. Yeah. I had to wait for the thing to catch up and tell me that I got blown away by some moron with a... Here we go. Oh, good. They got blown away themselves. Oh, nice. Okay, let's try and reconnect back up with the rest of us. So I get that back one.
So by striking out the plastic, they'll be trying to interdict those as well as, attack sort of the Ukraine identity, since that is one of their centers of culture and, history of the Ukraine. I think you're going to see his ability to project power and has already been significantly impacted by the Ukrainians, and he's got to start to consolidate his wins, or at least some type of ability to have a base of support there in the east.
And so just briefly, do you think that he's...
Is he going to wait to see whether we're going to reconnect or it'll crash? Ow, ow, ow. God, I got to get the chiropractor. Well, frankly, I'd like to get it. X-ray of my spine to see how it's healed up over the past few years. I actually see for myself how I was told a kid's sister that I had fractures all through my spine after that car crash. And I was in a back brace for a couple of months there, at least a month. And I do seem to have lost an inch in height, which I couldn't really afford to lose in the first place.
From Ukrainian intelligence reporting that their understanding is that in terms of the end game,
I kind of to see for myself. How advisable is it to go see the chiropractor with a spine in this condition? I mean, it was showing signs of arthritis anyway, you know. It's also means I need to make an appointment with the DMV to get my own handicap plaque instead of bluffing buying the one that came with the van, which is about 5 years expired. Get a valid one of my own, so I could park in confidence in the handicap spot. Grocery stores, they're not going to check at my Walmart. Other places, they're likely to go check. So, like the hospital, the DMV, they would likely check the thing if that expired or not. Yeah. What? Steven. Listen, I think I may have. It could also be I'm just checking the wrong time of day when things are compacted anyway.
So how do you see this ending? I mean, that's a question we all like to know, and we all desperately want the fighting to stop. But what I'm
Once we get settled, I need to get back into going to the chiropractor. Get back on that.
To concede on the neutrality point and not being able to NATO and so on, but they're really firming up their position. It seems to me that they're not happy for terror.
Once upon a time, I used to crack my own back. Yeah, there's one dot. It's trying to reconnect. Really? There we are. It's there. It's getting there. Okay, it's trying. It's not just totally frozen. Look down where it says connecting in the lower left corner. There we go. Yeah, there's our battle star. See what we got showing up here. Okay, we got that. Anything else? Where's the vehicle thing? That's what I was kind of curious about. Okay, so about the 500, less than 500 yards, I think. Ah! Yeesh. Okay, now let's. Yeah. Back when it didn't sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies, you know what I mean? Okay, that. Put that on there. So next on the agenda, we need to get the glider, which so basically backplane glider be the same thing, one of those, and then have to get that style for gunner, and then we claim this kit here. All right, so let's clear that. All right. I like to get all these little notification exclamation points out of the way. Let's get that saved. All right. Slowly but surely. Now let me check something here. Is there a wrap that comes with this character at all? Doesn't appear to be. What's this? No, that would be the origin. Okay, so it's no, get out of that. So let's get over here. Let's just nip this in the bud right now. We'll also get that distraction out of the way. And I'm really not into that. I don't know why I got it. Since this is going to be a female skin, I go ahead and plug that in. That I don't know about. What the hell? And let's see. Where's that chicken dance? Actually, that's not for me. Okay. That could be amazing for that character. Yeah. All right. Oh, wait. Save it. So that'll be her emotes. All right. So we need another. Whoops. Another 6 to get that. And another 8 to get that. Okay, let's see if I can at least get close to that. But as it is, let's get that out of the way. I'm away. I'm missing out. I don't think we're going to get to another one in this round, but we'll go ahead and play a few rounds just to get something going here, though. And in case you didn't figure it out, no, I did not. I'm not one of those guys that bought up to level 100. No, I bought the cheapy 950, and I'm working my way up. It seems a little more satisfying in some ways to work my way up and earn these things. I just haven't bought right up the gate. So when I get to level 100 and I get Doctor Strange, I will have earned Doctor Strange. Okay. Can she fly? Well, no, none of the characters can fly unless they launch themselves from a pad or you know. Although choppers are supposed to make a going to come back soon. The trailer did, hype choppers and biplanes again, which is why they kind of got rid of the weather this season. Because with all those, between the zeppelins and the choppers and the planes, it's like last scene is a tornado blowing in and just
being lifted up exactly as Trump promised. Trump's conservative.
I think. Oh, those are wings. Yeah, that's their back wing. And next on the agenda is to get the glider, which would be the same. These wings just spread out, and they're gliders. Like with Batman, the glider I got on it is cape fluffs out.
And all the signs showing it's going to get worse, not better. Joining me now to discuss it is the Director of Domestic Policy Studies in the
You like to kind of like it when the glider is the back wing. It doesn't just pop out of nowhere like most of them do.
It's interesting. This is very rare that you actually see such a clear kind of contrast that tells you about the impact of a different policy mix than what we saw.
And 3 out of the 4 Batman skins are like that. Their cape comes with the glider. The Superman is like his cape. All right. All right, let's hit this one down here.
Energy policy that sought independence for the United States, not dependence on foreign sources of oil.
As usual, it
You saw policies that
took so long to connect. It's like,
economy going. You
come
contrast
on.
that with what we've seen in the current administration. Democrats are
All right, come on.
more taxes,
Yeah.
more regulation. They're
When we
trying
finally
to
get her, the glider, then it won't be that glider coming out of nowhere. It'll be the wing spreading out and becoming the glider.
To your point, Steve, couldn't be clearer either. Obviously, what we saw during the last several years was
Okay, is there
growth in incomes.
should be regular IO guards in this one?
Unfortunately, we're seeing far too many Americans squeezed out.
Anything up here? No, of course not.
Aspects of that that's getting all the
Oh,
attention
now
right
can
now,
yes.
obviously, is the increasing gas prices.
I really don't feel like falling to my death from 1,000 feet up because this thing decided to take a hiccup.
It's part of the
Okay.
inflation story because so much of industry's costs are energy related. So that it's not just gas at the gas station. It's
Pick up the shotgun, come on.
prices more broadly, but just specifically on gas. I did want to put this.
Trust me. No hesitancy on my part. It's a hesitancy in the game. Okay. All right, and now down to the tail. Took a while to figure out how this was going to. How do I get to? That's a tease. I don't like, but oh, there we are. What that's all this vertical zip line. All right, now let's see.
That we just learned will also go to people who own electric vehicles.
Oh, I imagine there'll be. I don't think I've ever seen choppers and biplanes in the game at the same time. Okay, let's confuse the hell out of somebody here. What? There we go. All right, and up. There we go. All right, and nothing over there. So now it's time to take in some IO guards. I'm going to stick to the Stinger because it's less recoil. Come on.
They sure aren't going to make gas more affordable here in California. I think that's a big challenge. We're not headed toward energy independence here in California. That's another challenge. So yes, the control
All right, you.
ability to come in.
Come on, guys. Step right up. No waiting.
Take a look at what's happening. Where's all this money going? Finally getting
Hold still, you weasel.
and there's many more things we can do with it, Steve. I encourage your viewers to go to checkforcalifornia.com. Check out all the different things we can audit and we can get into in terms of trying to figure out where all of this money is going in California.
There we go.
Yes, I totally agree with that. But also, great point there about transparency. That's true across the country. Why don't we see how much of it is?
All right.
It's a really great.
That worked
point
out
about
well.
transparency. And totally agree with everything you said about the broader economic story too. Barney, great to see you again. Thanks. Saving us much.
Yeah, it turns out best way to gauge a thing is to go up here. Stand in front of the post so you know you're in line up. Okay, let's go and grab that. And that, and let's go and up the regular one. All right. Yes, okay.
Nicorette knows quitting smoking is freaking hard. Get advice by
Yeah, okay.
or cold turkey.
Oh, what the hell?
Instead, start small with Nicorette. Lead to something
With a
big.
drum
Start
shotgun. Okay.
starting with Nicorette.
Okay, anything else down here? Yes. More bullets. Okay.
Here, safe driving saves more than just your car.
Ooh, hello. Here. The limpy one, get the big one. Give me those bullets, you. Gotcha. Okay. All right. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take care of that. And the storm is coming. And we gotta go. Come on, your turn to go. Time to check them out. Got to run. Get up. Come on, up there. Oh, of course. Gotta go. Come on.
You love Alien Tape, and now you can get 2 rolls for free. That's right, free. Introducing Alien Tape, the double-sided ultra strong tape that bonds instantly
Think about the
and holds on tight. Just cut Alien Tape to size, place it where you want it, peel off the back, and it bonds instantly to almost
Come on,
any
run.
surface. And when you're done, just give it a twist, and it comes right off. Check this out. Alien Tape.
This one's gonna hurt.
Metal, wood, tile.
Come on. There we go. The slope. Oh, fuck, that hurt. All right.
An Alien Tape is reusable. Give it a good rinse, let it dry, and it's just as strong. Let me show you. Alien Tape is strong enough to hold this heavy
Okay.
weight. This piece of wood, this brick, and this heavy glass pan.
Come on. Quit itching up. All right, come on.
And remember, Alien Tape is the double-sided, removable, washable, and reusable tape America loves. Alien Tape is great for a quick fix all around the house. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of uses for Alien Tape. You'll use it indoors.
Lots of running for a while until they get out of the damn storm zone. All right. Now, can we possibly there? Come on, unhitch. There we go. All right. No, I don't want to go up there. Whoopsie. Right. I think we'll just avoid rocky reels for a bit.
To order, call 1-800-995-3292. That's 1-800-995-3292. Or go to tryatlantape.com.
Just not in the mood. Yeah.
3292 or order online at tryatlantape.com.
So this is a story uncovered by our friends at Foxnews.com, and it deserves our attention because it captures so much of what's going wrong in our country, and in particular, the corruption of our establishment. So, a local government in
Oh, okay, let's see.
in 2017 with big tech giant
Hold on.
handing over $213
No.
million
No, back that up. There. Yes. All right. Can we get move, you creep? Come on. What the hell's wrong with you? I'd better be left alone for a bit. All right. All right.
To protect women's sports that most islands support. So Apple CEO Tim Cook, who earned nearly $100 million in 2021, pockets hundreds of millions of dollars in subsidies for
All right. And get up.
greatest profit of help for local people in America, but meanwhile continues to
And no one's using this truck. I think. Oh, you.
evil authoritarian dictatorship in Beijing, which is actively supporting Putin's war on Ukraine.
Turn the radio off. All right.
Lecturing the rest of us about
There we go.
values and commitment to human rights. Tim Cook,
All right. Come on.
the biggest, most cynical, most disgusting hypocrite in the history of
There.
Shame on him and shame on Apple. Human reaction is found that Douglas Society, an author of all
Okay, now we can relax a little bit, I think.
story, it just infuriated me on so many levels. What do you make of it? Well, yeah, Steve, when I actually did the
Oh, come on, you piece of crap.
I was actually disgusted by this. So what you have here is you have a company, you have a corporation that is playing two different games here, right? They're playing the local game and the national game. So
Okay.
they're literally getting $200 million
See if we got any goodies here.
in subsidies, right? To create
There's a llama
which aren't even coming, right?
who will be upset in a minute.
That's 550 is at 50. I'm thinking that
Let me go and get this. So I can get back up to stuff here. My philosophy is don't shoot the llama. You'll get all the goodies eventually anyway, and you're wasting ammunition. Just chase after him, get the goodies, be nice to the llama. He's going to explode in his own anyway. There's always some idiot in there. Damn you. Okay. Let's see what kind of progress we made here. Okay. Look at this again here. Good at that. And less than 100 to clear that one. And spin some bars with that one out of the way. Come on, somebody take her out. I really don't like these little leaping frog little twerps. Bounce, 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 bounce. You should probably get, start carrying grenades and take them out there. Oh, you want to bounce around? Boom. Dodge that, asshole. All right. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. All right. As again, we wait for the thing to reconnect. That is one thing I'm kind of curious about is the Wi-Fi. They got complimentary Wi-Fi. This generator another pay for me. Minor consideration. I'll it's really right. We just get a place and do everything else extra later. Worst case. Just a little over 4 years away from being able to play early retirement. So. All right. Will it connect? Or will it crash? That's always a good question, kids. I have this lovely picture of Rogue and Gambit. I've always liked Rogue. Never really cared for Gambit that much. Hmm. Look, come on. This is getting tedious. You got all the texture. I mean, look at it. Tear the fabric. Okay. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So what's next on the knock off the list here? One more top 10 to get 7,000 anyway. Spend about 180 bars now. Okay, so we will do one more just to knock some of this stuff out. It's something I noticed, and other people might be wondering. Why you see so many default skins running around? Well, I think a lot of maybe it's like because I was watching a match, spectating on a thing. I was sitting out, in a team thing, they were that was going to go next round, but watching it and watching one of the guys, and he was showing up as a default skin. I knew for a fact he was not running the default skin, and I mentioned that because a lot of it's just what system are you on and how overloaded is it. So I think a lot of people think, oh, the default's waiting. They ain't necessarily default. Maybe because the system's overloaded, and it's just running defaults. Or there may also be something that no one knows if you're on my end of the tech scale, which is kind of barely on this. Because if you've got, the almost, the greatest, gaming system available right now, and souped it up beyond thing, and has the ability to keep up with the thing. But if you don't, you're going to see defaults everywhere, even when they're not necessarily defaults.
It's not a particularly unique experience. Soviet families did move from work because Mongolia was sort of aligned with the Soviet Union.
As it is, I barely see Spawn Island these days, especially when I'm streaming. But even when I'm not, I'm lucky if I get to see the bus. Like right now, nah, bus. So you don't get the chance to, thanks the bus driver.
Kids and he went to school.
4 years later, his family
You just get dumped out over the thing. So, all right.
He was certainly when the Soviet Union collapsed. After that, he lived in independent Ukraine, which means he is
Let's head for the lighthouse.
who grew up in independent Ukraine. The
I'd like to. There we go.
constructed on the basis of so-called national republics.
I also don't like when it takes two times to activate, 2 or 3 times to activate the glider.
One of those national republics was, of course, the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. And after the fall of the Soviet
All
Union,
right.
Ukrainians voted
One,
overwhelmingly in
knock this
all
damn thing
parts
out of the
of
way.
country to declare their independence.
So his teen years must have been like
All right.
everyone in
So
Ukraine,
let's see what's on
years
here,
of
if anything.
great upheaval with a lot of changes.
Not today. Okay.
In all ways of
All
life.
right.
He must have experienced, like everyone in Ukraine, economic hardship, but also the excitement of
Nothing. Not like the chapter 2 lighthouse where you have like chests every landing. No, one at the bottom if you're lucky. In this case, not so lucky.
So I
And unfortunately, no quad crasher waiting for you outside.
and also participated acting in high school.
Okay,
And then in university as well.
let's hit this one.
So he studied law, which is a pretty
All
common
right, so we got a gun.
subject to study.
Let's get down to the
in
dock
Soviet,
here.
countries. He didn't end up.
This one's easily overlooked. One of those hidden ones. And from hell, all right. Okay. Do I want to do a? Yeah, let's do a boat. Hey. Try that again. All right.
In 2003, he would marry Elena, now a screenwriter,
There we go.
and they would have 2 children, a boy and a girl. And meanwhile, Zelensky's career
Takes care of that.
From the end of the 90s to early 2000s, he performed a lot in Russia, actually. He basically was based in Moscow with his group, and they were touring the entire...
What the hell kind of racket is this?
All of them independent
There we go.
countries at that point, but they're part of the same cultural space.
All right.
They were very popular. They gained popularity.
he was learning speaking English and Russian. His native language is Russian.
Yes, I do like it when it's kind of out here and
well known in Russia as well. People in Russia knew him.
The height of his
doesn't appear to be anything out here to bug you. So.
breakthrough is Dancing with the Stars in 2006.
Remember the chest in here? Yes, there is.
But that is what made him a household name.
Gotta watch it. Hello, something gold.
I mean, just think of any top US comedian, whoever you want to say, Will Ferrell, anybody like that. I mean, he's one of the most famous comedians that the country has.
Hello.
As Zelensky and his troop began to mature,
Mhm.
comedy became
I'll take that.
some scene.
And while I'm at it,
So they criticize politicians. This criticism
all right.
is very specific. What is interesting
Anything else you need to worry about here?
channels which belong to all Americans. So they criticize all the politicians, but they were quite
All right.
cautious in criticizing
Grab some loose ammo.
owners of this chip. Ukraine in the aftermath of the Soviet experience, and with the
Could do some fishing.
to throw off the communist economic system and somehow create workable
Nah.
democratic institutions. Well, as in Russia itself,
Come on,
it
get
worked.
it. All right.
Property was seized as it was elsewhere by those who had corrupt connections. And they became the Ukrainian oligarchs.
All right.
Many of those people still control vast,
Yeah.
vast economic empires. And the habits of corruption that existed in
I haven't looked along this coast much. I find some fun stuff.
Zelensky would later be criticized for associating with oligarchs. And in fact, in 2012, he and his production partners
I'll
teamed
take
up
that.
with Igor Kolomoisky,
And-
TV stations. Coming up, life imitates art, Ukrainian style.
What the hell?
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame. Let's take care
I think it stops seizing up on me. It'll be fun.
typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary.
Come on. Yeah, that's what happens.
Eye that works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
Am I hearing a chest or this?
Xiidra is the only FDA-approved
Let's see.
non-steroid eye drop specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. One drop in each eye twice a day.
All right.
Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch a container tip to your eye or any surface.
All right. Back on up here.
Inserting contacts.
And just to be obnoxious.
Not today, dry eye. Calibrate is a doctor-guided weight loss program that combines virtual doctor visits, FDA-approved medication, and one-on-one coaching to reset your metabolic system. Get back in control of your weight and your health with Calibrate. Sign up today at joincalibrate.com. Nail fungus is nasty.
This thing doesn't handle well,
Improving the appearance of fungus-damaged toenails in just 2 days. It's clinically proven.
Come on, turn, you beast.
Fungus-damaged toenails and makeover.
There we go.
For the line crew.
Was that a gas station? No. Forget that.
And that's the don't break. For everyday heroes keeping doors open, lights on, and ears turning, there's Granger. Supplies and solutions for every industry, plus 24/7 support.
Of course, there's someone shooting at me.
Call thegranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Come on.
Carrying too much baggage from flight delays and cancellations to never-ending lines. Why are these trends taking off? Tucker has the must-see investigation of Tucker Carlson tonight.
They did have Laura Croft as a character skin, and I got her. So that's one of the key selling points of the Battle Pass that month, or that season. Come on.
Pain may ask for cream. When tough pain hits, get back with fast and powerful pain relief. Advil provides longer-lasting.
Oh, come on already. Come on.
Being caused by inflammation directly at the source. So get tough on pain and Advil.
Yeah, I had a better run in this, you creep. God, this is annoying. Get me. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. One of these days, it's going to figure out what's the emotion here. Yeah, certain skins you have to have the battle pass to get. Other ones, they'll show up in the item shop and you can buy them. And Laura Croft is one of those. You had to have had the battle pass.
Before Zelensky entered the world stage, he entertained Ukrainians with his dancing and with his comedy. Then a new role in a sitcom went through the role.
Although Master Chief was a item store skin, and you'd think they'd be bringing him back to tie in with the game, with the show. Oh, come on. This is where the game is really trying to kill me. Because suddenly, this nice, fast computer cannot keep up with the calculations. So it's going to let me stand here and get shot at for no good reason. Pretty sure I'm dead. Okay. Okay. God, I can't even steer because I don't even know what's happening. And the storm's coming. I'm not going to get out here in time. So. Yeah. All right, come on. And Mecca's starting to want the dub in a minute, so I'm going to be getting out of this soon. Yep, I'm dead. I'll be dead. As soon as the thing decides it wants to actually, catch up with what's going on. There we go. Ow. Yeah, I didn't get the top 10. As soon as I get the option to go back to the lobby, yeah, what I figured. Come on. Give me the menu, you creep. Come on.
Promises that people wanted to hear. He did have backing of one of the oligarchs who controlled
And destroy a few trees.
He is unappealing personality.
So let's just get back to the lobby here. As we watch his character hover in midair. Amazing feats of fancy kept rolling the fact that this thing's turned into a slideshow. So that thing, when this game runs, it is very engaging, very immersive. When it seizes up, it gets very frustrating. Mainly because the other times it works fine. So, hey, why are you? All right. Now, the cinematic trailer for this season, when Doctor Strange shows up, he's also got Iron Man and Black Widow with him. Now, Black Widow is a store item skin, so yeah, okay, we'll bring her back. Iron Man was a battle pass skin, so what are they going to do there? That's what I'm kind of curious about. And they put little Easter eggs here all through these trailers. And people go, hey, wait a minute. That indicates they showed the drivable battle buses, the flyable, and different weapons and stuff. And tidbits here. Because they like to put teases in there. So you're watching the spectrum. Like, wait a minute, that character there. So I am curious how Iron Man is going to figure into this. Are they going to make a store item? An item store version of Iron Man to be on, or do what? Because I've already got Iron Man from when he showed up back in, I think it was season 6, no, season 4, I think, of chapter 2. Then I started playing chapter 3, or season 3 of chapter 2. And it was far enough in that I didn't bother with the battle pass. And the big thing at that point was Iron Man. I mean, not Aquaman. And I wasn't that interested in Aquaman. So. It'd be nice if they could find a way to bring back Deadpool, but he was a battle pass game. But he was a hidden skin. Not they could do a variant. I'd be happy with that. But a Deadpool, not Cuddle Pool, not a regular thing.
And Zelensky was the beneficiary.
As we wait for the thing to connect. This is another frustrating part because I have no way of getting out of this except maybe by turning off the computer. And that's only in this case by standing on the power button, so you do a hard reboot. That's not fun. That's not good for the computer. But when I get back to the lobby, I can show you the Laura Croft skin in different styles. Yep, it's hung up. Right. Sucker's hung up, so yeah, I'm never gonna get the lobby. So trust me, they got basically 3 versions of Laura Croft they could have gotten to the battle pass. The version that in the last movie, and then a more realistic version of the video, and then one that looks right out of the original video game. Which I suspect is probably easier for the computer to render because it's pretty simple shapes. It's not nearly as detailed. But yeah, I think we've done this enough here. Next time I think I will fire up OBS and see if I can do a decent stream that way. There we go. Okay, it's hung up and we're now closed. We apologize for the inconvenience. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it there. For those tuning in late, it's 2 hours. I really feel like watching this long. Link in the description for PayPal because we always use the help. And we will talk at you later. This thing is going to be paying all the way through. Okay, Macaran is doing a What the Dub stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to get in a few rounds. That you can see just how filthy I can get in a thing. But that game is encouraging. The most pornographic answers you can get. But let's see what clips they've come up with because they managed to hack the game and get rid of the same 5 clips from House of 100. Anyway, we'll talk to you later.